morning and thanks for waking up with us. It is Monday, December 17th. I'm Lauren Barnett.
And I'm Joe Morano, as it's time to get moving on another week. That much closer, though, to Christmas, right?
Yes, right around the corner, just over a week now.
Yeah, we're ready to roll with that. And of course, we're here to take you through for these next couple of hours. Of course, by getting a check of your weather with meteorologist Elisa Raff is starting off this morning. Still pretty warm, huh?
Yeah, not terrible out there this morning. We do have temperatures in the 20s and 30s in spots, but we are starting out with a dense fog advisory for parts of Arkansas this morning. That goes until 10 a.m. in that gray shaded area there. That's where we've got that dense fog advisory. What that means is that there could be visibility less than a mile in spots, so take it slow and make sure you use your headlights and leave space between you and the car in front of you. You can see right now it's not terrible, very localized, a dense fog down in Arkansas. We've got clear skies otherwise here on that satellite and radar. Temperatures in the 20s and 30s. It's 30 in Springfield, 32 in Rolla, and 32 in Branson. Dry roads on your way to school. Again, there could be some fog in Arkansas. We'll keep dry roads on your way home as well. So green light conditions through the afternoon. Another beautiful day, 57 degrees by dismissal, mostly sunny and mild. We're tracking a beautiful day for today. The mild weather continuing for the start of the week. Showers return with a cool down. Plus, I've got some fun white Christmas stats for you. We'll do that in 10 minutes.
All right, Elisa, we'll see you then. In the meantime, traffic is moving again here on I-44 this morning after a fatal accident closed the westbound lanes yesterday. That happened yesterday afternoon near Stratford. The Highway Patrol says 65-year-old Deborah Coleman from Lebanon was killed when 39-year-old William Dorlack from Springfield lost control of his truck, passed the highway median, and hit Coleman's car head-on. Coleman was pronounced dead at the crash scene. Both lanes of westbound I-44 have been cleared.
Around the Ozarks, we have new images of a fire that destroyed a couple's home in Iconium, Missouri. Rick and Paula Hart's 120-year-old house caught fire Friday night. Took nearly 24 area firefighters to take care of it. No one was hurt, and several pets also escaped there. The cause is under investigation, though a space heater may be to blame there. The Harts say they will live in their camper until they build a new home. The community is pitching in, though, to help the couple by donating clothes and other personal items.
Following up on a crime we first told you about in September, a Springfield man will serve 2 days of shock time in jail and 5 years of probation after he admitted to taking pictures of 17 women at the Battlefield Mall. The Springfield News Leader is reporting 19-year-old Tariq Todd admitted to the crime in October and was sentenced this week by a Greene County judge. Police say 2 teenage girls caught Todd filming them after they disrobed into their bras and underwear in a JCPenney changing room. Officers found dozens of videos and pictures of several women taking their clothes off on Todd's cell phone. On Friday, one of the teenage victims addressed Todd in court, saying she now refuses to use dressing rooms and doesn't like being alone in public. This conviction will stay on Todd's record, and he will have to participate in mental health court.
Gun violence in America was the topic of a movie and panel discussion in downtown Springfield yesterday. The group Moms Demand Action for Gun Sense in America hosted a showing of the documentary Under the Gun at the Moxie. The documentary was produced in 2016 by Katie Couric, and it looks at why lawmakers have found a hard time finding consensus on how to prevent gun violence. A panel discussion following the movie included the Springfield Police Department, a gun owner and former pastor, a teacher, and a local gun violence survivor, along with an area student.
I think it's just really important for us to have conversations about gun violence, so I'm really looking forward to what the movie has to say, and the conversation especially that I get to have with the other panelists, especially talking to gun owners.
And the organization that hosted this is a grassroots group that looks for ways to protect the Second Amendment while also finding public safety measures to protect people from gun violence.
And some good news to report this morning. More than 100 kids in Southwest Missouri are wearing brand new Nikes free of charge, thanks to retired pro and former Missouri State basketball star Rob Yanders. Yesterday, the kids got shoes, shirts, and basketballs at the first Angels of the Hardware Clinic at Pat Jones YMCA. Yanders, the founder of his own training facility, the Basketball Movement, was able to give back to the kids he says he was once like.
How can I use my gift, which was basketball, as a tool? And I said, you know what, Angels of the Hardwood. I mean, we want to be angels. We want to come down and we want to help those that's on the ground and pull them up and help them fly. So we use the hardwood as our effort, as a symbol of, hard work and sweat. And we're going to use basketball as that vehicle.
Before the end of the year, Rob Yanders wants to raise $1 million in at least 10 different states, and those proceeds would be invested back into the kids.
Some more local news now. A special event at Nicola's restaurant in Springfield called Zoo La La, featuring an end-of-the-year thank you party for donors and sponsors of the Dickerson Park Zoo.
Unbelievably important, and which is why this is such a special night for us to be able to say thank you. Friends of the Zoo is the not-for-profit arm of Dickerson Park Zoo, and honestly, we couldn't do it without Friends of the Zoo.
Next week, the zoo is hosting a creature feature educational class on backyard birds for kids ages 2 to 6 years old.
Still ahead for you this morning on Daybreak, California looks at implementing a tax on text messages.
Plus, new information on how many jobs General Motors is cutting. That's coming up in your Money Watch.
From Color 10 Ozarks First, Lauren Barnes, Joe Morano, and weather with meteorologist Elisa Raffa. This is Color 10 News Daybreak.